Oh, still morning. Morning, folks. Brian here. Saturday, February 8th, 2025. I understand that there is talk or consideration of restricting access to or removing data from NOAA, which is the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, as well as from the National Weather Service. Cuts or elimination considerations. I haven't looked into it enough to find out exactly what they're planning. Let me tell you what this is going to, what this means. First, always remember that the world's leaders are well aware of the geomagnetic excursion. They are also well aware of the incoming system, planet. First and foremost, it's easy to lose track of this, given the inundation of information and worldly events that's happening, distractions. And as we enter into critical times, intersection times, they cannot allow us to see the signs. They have to remove or place restricted access to the tools of observation that certain people use. Some of these are going to be, for example, NOAA has 18 satellites, which monitors such things as developing storms, tornado tracks through the United States, developing pressure systems, hurricanes, ocean temperatures, modeling and tracking of atmospheric rivers to droughts. NOAA also monitors and reports through the Space Weather Prediction Center solar activity and events in the overall space environment, which may no longer be available to us. Other organizations gets their data from other people as well as NOAA, Windy.com that everybody uses, Null School Earth that everybody uses, and so on. Let me show you some of the tools I may lose. Some of the services that we may lose or otherwise be restricted from monitoring. NOAA Space Weather Prediction Center that many people use. Not that it's always accurate. Most of the times it is not. Monitoring our sun. So NOAA has actually goes 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, NOAA 20, NOAA 21, and the Discover Deep Space Satellite. We may not have access to those. Let's continue. One that's important to me is NOAA's National Data Buoy Center. The reason why I monitor this and report it to you is if there's any motion of the ocean floor to which the buoys are anchored to, that is going to put the buoy into event mode. Some of them are, this one here earlier this week, entrance of the Timor Sea into the Indian Ocean. This one here, the Andaman Sea, because of the volcanoes here. The ones off the coast of New York and Nova Scotia, and periodically the axial seamount, and one more area. Two of them off the coast of Peru and Chile sometimes will go into motion in the absence of earthquakes, suggesting motion of the ocean floor. We may lose this information. Another one. Null School Earth gets their information from NOAA as well as other sources. This is what I use to show you the jet streams. Monitoring the jet streams, specifically the chaotic matter is very important. It indicates, suggests where in our planet our weaker magnetic field lines are. Another one, windy.com gets their information from NOAA as well as other sources. Has a whole host of tools: weather radar, satellite, heat temps, winds, various gas emissions, etc. May not have access to all of these. Now, I understand one possibility reason why they're going to be doing this is because a certain president thinks that NOAA tends to lean in one direction, promoting this. I don't even want to say the word, because if I say the word, I'm going to get a flag tag on my videos. So again, please always remember that they are well aware of what's happening to our planet because of the magnetic excursion. And this could be the removal of all of those tools I just pointed out to monitor the progress of jet streams, space weather conditions, atmospheric rivers, drought prediction, hurricane tracking, low pressure system tracking, tornado alley, etc., etc., etc. This is actually expected that as conditions continue to deteriorate, we are going to lose the ability to monitor Earth ourselves.
I'm going to take Talia to cover here.
This will put lives at stake if weather forecasters cannot track incoming hurricanes, for example, tornado tracks, and so on. It's just my observation. One of my rabbit holes. I had to add something. The planet is responding to an external force and energy. And there has been, since about 1.5 to 2 years ago, there has been an increase in global earthquakes, but I mean in different locations where we normally do not have earthquakes. There has been an increase in deep earthquakes where we normally do not have deep earthquakes. In April 2024, below Central America, there were 13 deep earthquakes in a 24 to 36 hour period. From Panama, Nicaragua, Honduras, Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, 13 deep earthquakes in a day and a half. There has been a substantial increase in volcanism. And where there is not eruptions, an increase in detected heat moving into the volcanoes. There has been increased incidence in fires, coastal tidal surges, or otherwise ocean inundations or rogue waves. Our jet streams are collapsing on the opposite side of the planet where the two magnetic poles are converging. As it all has been written in Scripture and foretold, as well as by others, And everything that you are glued to on the news, you are being distracted from these earth changes. Most people, not everybody. And like I said, they are in the process of removing the tools of observations. Next, I suspect, would be NASA Worldview and NASA firms, maybe. That's all.